Hello there, very good evening to you. Thanks for joining us here on Ideal World. This is a very, very special show, and please don't underestimate how special this show is. So tonight we're going to bring you lots of commemorative products, lots of memorabilia, if you will, from a very special time of world affairs. We're going to be looking at World War II. And in fact, this year has been very special because this year has celebrated 75 years since the end of that war. 75 years since VE Day and 80 years since the Battle of Britain. So a very, very important year. And tonight we're going to bring you products that will not only give you the opportunity to perhaps go down memory lane or might remind you of certain people in your own life, maybe remind you of parents or even grandparents. But many of these will have significance and importance to many people. I'm being told we already have people buying. And in fact, some of these tonight are very limited editions. We're going to be telling you about Spitfires and Hawker Hurricanes. In fact, some of the commemorative pieces that we have this evening are actually created from Spitfires and Hawker Hurricanes. So this is a very, very special show. I'm going to tell you, I'm not your guest expert. We have Adam with us. But before I introduce you to Adam, let me just tell you a little bit about the Westminster Collection. You go to their website, westminstercollection.com/IW. You want to put that /IW. Very, very important to put that, because that's where you'll see these special offers. And in fact, tonight on this show, we are revealing something that is not yet available to the public. And so if you want to get some of these very limited editions, very limited numbers, whether you're thinking the coins, the stamps, or you're going for some of the commemorative pieces, the quicker you can get them, the better. Some of you may already be thinking, hang on, this is going to cost hundreds of pounds. I can promise you right here, right now, we have pieces from as little as £35. So very, very affordable. So let me start with a little preview, if that's okay with you at home. This is going to be my first piece. This is the first piece that Adam will talk about. And this is a £2 set. You can see the £2 here, 3 in this particular collection, and it's all about the Battle of Britain, celebrating the 80th anniversary. And I can tell you right here, right now, this is one of the most affordable pieces of the evening. And you're going to see things like signatures on here. You're going to see very special packaging on here. So let's take a moment right now to show you a little video clip just to give you a taster of what to expect. Again, just bear in mind, this is a little preview for you, so you can get a chance to get ahead of us and see why you should go to the westminstercollection.com/IW website. We've also got the Poppy collection that you really, really want to consider on this particular piece. So 2020, the Masterpiece Poppy Silver 5-ounce coin in here, and the Poppy that you'll be able to see in the centre, actually created, if I just tilt that forward for you, actually created from a Spitfire. How epic is that? So if this is something that really, this is a highlight of the show, I've got to tell you that. This is without a doubt one of the highlights of the show, so please don't miss out on this opportunity. I've got to let you know this. There were originally 250 pieces made. Right here, right now, there are only 12 left on the planet, 12. And we have all of those on the show for you. So if you're thinking that's what, oh, it was 300 actually, 300 originally created. And so if this is something that appeals to you, 12 remaining, 12. Let's just show you a little video clip to, again, get your taste buds going. That's going to be the second piece that we'll go to a little later. Just again giving you a little preview here so you can really get the opportunity to get ahead. So the next one we're going to look at is a Hawker Hurricane. Now this is a very special one. I don't want to steal Adam's thunder, but I can tell you right here, right now, this particular Hurricane Hawker saved Buckingham Palace. How epic is that? And the plane that you can see there sitting on the top, that Hawker Hurricane, that is actually part of that plane. Well, again, we're going to take a much deeper dive as we make our way through the show. So please don't miss out. Watch this. Two more I want to show you just before we get going, but just before I introduce Adam and you get to learn the full story behind each and every one of these pieces. So this next one we're about to show you, a £5 coin, has actually flown in a Spitfire. How amazing is that? Literally flew in a Spitfire. And of course this is a part of the Battle of Britain 80th anniversary, and you can see that actually the pilot has signed that little tab that you can see above the coin there. Let's just show you this. So again, tonight this year we're celebrating three big occasions. That's VE Day, end of World War II, and of course 80 years since Battle of Britain. So this last piece I want to show you right here, 2 coins and 2 stamps, and you're going to get, now I'll make this clear, it's not an original. I absolutely thought it was. I really thought that it was, but this is a commemorative edition that you're looking at. It is phenomenal, and you will get the paper as well. But there's 2 coins and there are 2 stamps in here. So let's just take a moment to give you a little taste of what this collection is all about. Now, something else worth bearing in mind, doesn't matter what item you decide to go for, free P&P throughout the show, free P&P. Please bear in mind that some of these are very, very limited numbers. We've got as little as 12 pieces available, so it will be first come, first served, and again, very affordable from as little as £35. Let me introduce you to our guest expert this evening. Let me introduce you to Adam. Adam, great to have you on the show. But before we get going, can I just get you to share a little bit about your own background?
Of course. Good evening, everyone. So I've had the pleasure of working for Westminster Collection now for a number of years, and my expertise lies in UK new issue coins. And as Paul said, this year's been incredibly important for military anniversaries, so I cannot wait to tell you more about the items on tonight's show.
Great. And what about Westminster Collection themselves? I know they're celebrating 75 years as well. What can you tell us about the brand?
That's right. So the Westminster Collection is a second generation family run business with over 75 years of serving stamp and coin collectors. And we work with some of the world's most renowned mints, including our very own Royal Mint.
Fantastic. And if somebody is a collector, they're watching right now, why should they go to Westminster Collection?
So as well as those 75 years of history and heritage, we do pride ourselves on our excellent customer service. So if you aren't happy with your collectible, and I mean that really doesn't happen very often, Paul, you can return it within 30 days for a full refund. Or if you're more interested in the higher priced items, so for example some of the ones that are available on tonight's show, you can pay for them via monthly instalments, making them that much more affordable.
And we will make that clear to you as we make our way through the show. So you'll be able to see all the information on the details like you normally see on Ideal World. Don't forget, go to the westminstercollection.com website, put the /IW, and that's where you'll get to see all of these. Now we're going to start with the celebration of the Battle of Britain 80th anniversary. So am I right in saying that this is a show exclusive, Adam?
Yep, so this is a show exclusive, so just 250 have been signed. So this is a £2 coin set that celebrates the 80th anniversary of the Battle of Britain, and just 250 have been exclusively signed for tonight's show by the coins artist,
wow,
Andy Walker, and you can see his signature just in the bottom corner.
There it is, yeah. So each and every one of these has been signed, and we all get this packaging, do we?
That's right, and this packaging, and these coins especially, are so iconic of Winston Churchill's famous speech about the Battle of Britain.
Do you want to talk us through the coins? That'd be great.
Yeah, of course. So on the top of each coin, so you've got so much, so many, and so few. So that relates to Winston's speech. So of course, never in the field of human conflict was so much owed to so many by so few. And you can see there's designs, a different design on each coin that I think really brings to life this important military anniversary.
Wow, we can see as we make our way through the coins right now, so much, so many, and if I catch the light just right in that last one, you can see it, so few. It really is amazing. And in fact, if you say, I do remember that speech, the entire speech is on the packaging, is that right?
That's right. This packaging is, so inside you've not only got Winston Churchill's speech there, you've got information about the Battle of Britain, a historical photo, and then on the back, you've even got the coin specifications. So for any collectors watching right now, that contains all the information you'll want to know about this £2 coin set.
Great. I'm just going to turn it round as well so you can see the back, because I want you to see that you can actually see the coins all the way through, and actually if I do this you'll see the front too, so you'll see that there's the other part, and am I right saying, Adam, that these are superior collector's quality?
Yep, so these are in brilliant and circulated quality, and what that means is they are different from coins you'll find in your change. They are far superior. So they've been struck twice using highly polished dies and struck at a much slower speed, so that achieves this incredible level of detail that you just don't find on coins in your change. And of course, they're free from any scratches or blemishes from coins in your change.
Fantastic. And it is pretty clear from the images we're looking at right now that the packaging, the signatures are all very impressive. Do you want to talk us through all of that?
Of course. So the signature in the bottom right corner. So this one, like we said, just 250 have been exclusively signed from tonight's show.
Wow.
And these coins are available outside of this packaging, and they already proved hugely, hugely popular. So to think that this is an even more limited way to own this £2 coin set, I don't think it's going to be around for long this evening. I really don't.
I'm being told it's already very, very busy on this one. If you think I do like the look of it, I just want to give you a chance to have a close look at it, because this is really something to savour, and it's a very poignant year for pieces of this nature. So if you're thinking, I do like the idea of this, again, you can call, but top tip is go to westminstercollection.com/IW. It's free P&P, and you've got the opportunity to see exclusives. If you get ahead of us right now, you'll have the opportunity to see pieces that are not even available to the general public. So you do need to be fast on this. And again, limited edition from as little as, am I right in saying just 12 pieces on one of them?
Yeah,
not
just
this particular
12.
collection, but there is as little as 12. That's why I'm telling you, get to the website, get ahead of us, because really this is an incredible show that Westminster Collection have lined up for you this evening. Okay, I'm going to stop there on that particular piece. Again, that's the 2020 Battle of Britain celebrating 80 years. Great way to start a collection. Maybe you're thinking of a gift idea. You might be thinking Christmas, Hanukkah, maybe an anniversary, maybe somebody that was around during the war would love this as a memory. You know, maybe they lost their friends, lost their family, or maybe it's your parent or your grandparent that you're thinking of. So please don't miss out on this opportunity. We're just going to take a moment to show the artist. There you go. There is signing away the coins, and that is Mr. Andy Walker. He's the gentleman that designed each and every one of these. So here's a little bit of video clip whilst you place your order. Okay, moving on to our next piece. This is one you really need to be fast with. If you are a collector, a serious collector, I want you to go to the Westminster Collection www.com/IW piece. ASAP. I'm not joking, I'm not teasing you. This is, am I right? So this is one, there's only 12 left.
Yep.
And there may be even less now.
Yes, there were 300 worldwide. They've sold out, and we've got the final 12 reserved for tonight's show.
Oh,
so it really is the last chance to own this one.
So tell us a little bit about it. What are we actually looking at here, Adam?
So this is very aptly named. So this is the Masterpiece Poppy 5-ounce silver coin. And this coin itself, so that poppy on the top, as you said, Paul, is a piece of melted down Spitfire. So it's PM 631, as you can see. And I think to have that...
That was the number of the plane, was it?
That's it. So to have that
goodness.
historical element on this incredibly limited coin just sets it apart, doesn't it?
It's phenomenal. And I wonder if you can tell us a little bit about the Spitfire itself.
Of course, so the Spitfire was flying until 2006.
Wow.
And that was with the Battle of Britain Memorial flight. So it has, like I said, such a rich history behind this one.
Yeah.
And it sits on top of an incredible coin as well. So this coin is a silver 5-ounce coin that struck to .999 pure silver.
Wow.
And then the poppy's underneath. So of course you've got that poppy that sits on top, which is the Spitfire.
Yeah.
And then underneath is the 24 karat gold plating. So this one is going to tick a lot of boxes for collectors.
I think so. And again, bear in mind that this will not be around for long. This is a very limited number. It's first come, first served. Now, it's a beautiful box. Are we able to actually lift it out? Can we lift the piece out?
So if we take a look underneath...
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
2 things with this one. So you'll get the certificate of authenticity. So you can see straight away what number edition the coin will be from the 300 worldwide.
Yeah.
So I've got 133, you've got 134. And then underneath again, you have this booklet that shows you the behind the scenes process of the coin being made. And you can see there's different pictures inside, if you just open it up, of the melted Spitfire being poured in and the poppy being made. So there's such a rich story behind this coin.
Yeah. And
of course, it's been issued in support of the Royal British Legion. So that's an incredibly important charity to support.
Wow. And right, so this is a limited edition.
It is. So just 300 are available worldwide. And like we said, these are the final 12 that I've reserved for tonight's show, available worldwide. And I think these are going to go quite fast. Okay,
so you said that this was released in support of the Royal British Legion. What exactly does that mean?
So from each coin sold on tonight's show, £59.50 will go directly to the Legion, who provide financial, social and lifelong support to the armed forces community. And thanks to collectors like yourselves watching at home, the Westminster Collection has managed to raise over £1.1 million so far for the Royal British Legion through the sale of poppy and poppy remembrance coins.
I'm really, really impressed by this. I just want to remind you, this isn't a moulded piece. This is literally struck. How epic is that? So Adam, if somebody's looking at that going, okay, I like the idea of it, why should they add this one to their collection?
So this one, it really does tick all of the boxes. So to have that iconic Spitfire story on top, and like you said, it's a struck piece, it's not cast, and the finish is a matte finish, and that's through a process called sandblasting. And what that means is you can actually hold this in the palm of your hand with no fear of damaging the coin. Yeah. So just to have that element, I think makes it such a standout piece. And of course it's been issued, like we said, in support of the Royal British Legion.
It is pretty epic, isn't it? Looking at that right now, I'm thinking, so this is a 5-ounce coin that we can see in the background, but that poppy itself, I mean, that's a Spitfire that was up in the air since probably 1945. You may have even seen it in the air. You may have seen it on one of the commemorative flights, whether it was in the flesh, in the air, or maybe even on television. There's a very good chance you've seen it. So if you're resonating with this is important to you. If you are a collector, get your hands on this as soon as you can. This is really something worth to consider. I'm being told we've had a phone call, and we're being told there's a lot of interest on this. Now bear in mind, there were 12, and I'm being told absolutely categorically there are not 12 now. So if this is what, in fact, I'm being told, if it does sell out, the minute we're told it's all gone and paid for, then we will let you know. Where are you going to put it in your home? Where's this going to go? Is this a reminder of perhaps a parent? Maybe you are in the RAF right now. Maybe that's why this resonates with you. Maybe your father was in the RAF. Maybe your grandfather flew in the war. There's so many reasons why you might want to consider this. And I say that completely and utterly genuinely because my grandfather was a submariner. You see, he was on submarines. In fact, his submarine got attacked and it went down. He survived that, fortunately. But that is a story he'd love to share with us. And so maybe something like this really reminds you of your parent or a grandparent. You will be getting all of this presentation box. It is beautiful. I promise you, the weight behind this is absolutely epic. I want to give you a chance right now to go to their website, and I say there's the Westminster Collection. So it's westminstercollection.com/IW. Go there and have a look. If you don't put that /IW, you won't see the special parts that we've got lined up for you this evening, or the special deals that we've got available. So please, please don't miss out. Oh, have we got a treat for you right here, right now. This is amazing. I'm very fortunate. I got to spend some time with Adam before the show and he explained to me what's going on. I promise you I am not an expert. And when Adam explained the story behind this, oh my goodness, it made little shudders go up my spine. Now, I want to make this clear to you. I believe that this has not yet been released to the public. Is that right, Adam? Not yet released to the public?
That's correct. It's a show exclusive. So the general public have not seen this yet. This is a show exclusive and your chance to be one of the first people worldwide to own this Hawker Hurricane commemorative.
Now, that Hawker Hurricane we're looking at there, this is not any Hawker Hurricane, is it? It's a special one.
It really is going to be the favourite, I think, for a lot of people on tonight's show. So this Hawker Hurricane, on this commemorative, to take you back to the 15th of September 1940, Ray Holmes was flying a Hawker Hurricane over London where he saw an enemy bomber heading for Buckingham Palace. There's Ray right there.
Wow.
So he had no ammunition, so he was faced with no choice but to collide with this enemy plane at speeds...
Whoa. He had no ammunition left?
No ammo.
So he just thought, I'm just going to fly straight into their plane?
Yep, at speeds of over 400 miles per hour, and both planes went hurtling down to Earth.
Wow.
Ray was able to eject to safety, there you see right there in the photo.
Oh my
So
goodness.
Ray was able to eject to safety, and if it wasn't for Ray, then Buckingham Palace would have been destroyed. So that plane, a piece of the aluminium engine casing, has been melted down to make this little icon on top.
Yeah, that is epic. So this is actually a piece of the plane in this model?
That's correct, it's the aluminium engine casing, and the plane replica, one was given to the Queen herself,
yeah,
and the other to Ray Holmes's family. And I think that element is going to make this stand out for a lot of people watching on tonight's show.
And it's so affordable. It's £39.50. Got that for £395 in total. £39.50, the first of your payments. Do not miss out on this opportunity. Free P&P, and what an epic story. Can you imagine sharing that story with your son, your daughter, your grandchildren? This is one of those pieces that you can pass down family to family, or generation to generation to generation. So it's an exclusive first reveal, only 20 available on the show. It features a genuine piece of a Hawker Hurricane, payable in 10 interest-free instalments, and that's why I'm telling you it's $39.50 tonight. $39.50. First of 10 payments, that is interest-free. It does not change the price. And I'm right, so this is a show exclusive.
That's correct. So there's just 20 available on tonight's show from that 250 edition limit. And to think that last year's edition, which had a piece of Spitfire on, sold out in a matter of days.
Oh, wow.
So this is guaranteed to sell out, but to think that you could be one of the first people worldwide to own this is a very important
You're saying only
point. 20
available on the show, so one of the first 20 people in the world to get it. Woo! What's not to like? So let's just remind you that Hawker Hurricane that you're looking at there, that was part of that plane that saved Buckingham Palace.
That's correct.
I love it. Come on, that's epic. Imagine sharing that story right now with your child, whoever it is, a boy or a girl, a son or a daughter, a grandchild. Please don't miss out. It is so exciting. Please, one more question for you. Why add this particular piece to your collection?
It just has that incredible and historic story that I feel not many other collectibles will have. And to have that element, to have such a limited edition commemorative with such a rich history. Just makes it stand out, doesn't it?
I've got a little bit of video clip for you. This is the perfect time to pick up the phone, get to the website and order this now. I just want to share this with you. We just had a phone call from the call centre. I promise you, this has been told in my ear. I'm not allowed to make it up. I can't do that. I've been told the call centre is in meltdown. So if you're thinking, I do like the idea, I did say from the very start of the show, we know it's a special show. Get to the website as soon as you can. Okay, or call the team. The phone number's right there if you prefer to call them. That might be quicker and easier for you. But if you go to the website, you can see everything. I've still got 2 pieces that we want to share with you. Can I recap before we do? Can I recap? Let's do a quick recap. Maybe you joined us a little late. So let's start with our first piece. We looked at the Spitfires. So this was the very first piece that we looked at. This is celebrating 80 years since Battle of Britain. And there are the 3 £2 coins in this particular set. Just amazing. Signed by Andy Walker as well. So exclusive set, signed by Andy Walker. Only way to own all 3 brilliant uncirculated coins. This is the only way. Just 250 available worldwide and issued by the Jersey Treasury. So don't miss it. Look, £35. That is your total, by the way. That £35 is your total and free P&P. So really go get that as soon as you can. Okay, then we moved on. Then we moved on to the Poppy. I can't tell, we are waiting for the phone call to say that they've all gone. Bear in mind we only had 12. These are the last 12 remaining. Is that right? The last 12 on the planet remaining?
Yep, so it's sold out worldwide, and these are the final 12 reserved for tonight's show.
And it's just £59.50 on your first payment. £59.50. So if you're thinking, I want it, but £59.50, free P&P. So silver 5-ounce coin, expertly crafted from a genuine piece of the Spitfire. Sold out, like Adam just told us. These are last 12, there's less than 12 left now, we know that. We don't know the exact number because, we're not constantly on the phone. The call centre just keeps sending us messages or calling us. But there are less than 12 remaining now. Payable in 10 interest-free payments, so £59.50 is your first payment. And there's £59.50 from this sale will actually go to the Royal British Legion. Don't miss out on it. This is the one to have. Let's just show a little video clip. Third piece you got to see this evening was this Hawker Hurricane. This is from the Hawker, the actual Hawker Hurricane that saved Buckingham Palace. The Queen has got one of those planes that you can see sitting there. There's the pilot that flew. I didn't know any of this. Adam shared it all with me tonight. I had no idea. Literally flew it into one of the German planes to save Buckingham Palace. How epic is that? Don't miss out. Come on, free P&P as well. Let's just take a closer look. So exclusively signed by the artist. Oh, that's, yeah, there you go. So that's the wrong one. Sorry, viewers. Exclusive first reveal. These are the first 20 available on the planet. Features a genuine piece of the Hawker Hurricane that saved Buckingham Palace. And again, you can spread the cost of this, £39.50 on your first of 10 payments. Free P&P. Now, if you go to the website, that's westminstercollection.com/IW. You'll have the opportunity to get ahead of us. I've still got 2 pieces to share with you. So this one, again, celebrating the 80th anniversary of the Battle of Britain. But in this case, we're looking at a £5 coin. Am I right in saying it flew in a Spitfire?
That's correct. So all of the £5 coins from the edition of it have been flown in a Spitfire by the pilot Anthony Parkinson, MBE. So this one again has a really rich story behind it.
Wow. And am I right in saying that 85% of this is already sold out, Adam?
That's correct. From that 1,000 edition limit, 85 have already sold. So we have just 150 available on tonight's show. And this coin has already proved hugely popular. So I've reserved that stock especially for viewers tonight.
So are there some standout elements on this particular coin?
There really is. So this is a proof coin. So this is far superior quality that all collectors want to have in their collections. It's been struck 6 times with hand polished dies at much slower speed. So you can see, looking at that, the detail on that Spitfire is incredible. And of course, I think it just brings together the important anniversary for this one.
Yeah. Can I get you to talk us through the presentation of this particular piece?
Of course. So this coin, if I take it out, it will arrive in a tamper-proof capsule. And what this means is you can present and preserve this coin for generations to come with no fear of damaging it. So not only have you got the coin in that capsule, you've also got Anthony Parkinson's signature at the top. So it makes for this to be an incredibly limited set.
Yeah.
There's Anthony right there.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? And even the little card that's in it, this is what's impressive, even the details. So it will show you a picture of the plane that actually flew in. And then if you turn over, there's even more details, and of course you can see the limited edition, your number on this particular piece. So all these little details that make it such a collectible, all shown there for you. Do not miss out. And I did remember I said at the very start of the show, from as little as £35. So perhaps, look, when I was a youngster, my mum and dad started me on stamp collecting. And, oh boy, that was a big fascination of mine for years. And I collected stamps from around the world. This could be your way of starting their coin collection. And bear in mind, how exciting is it for anyone, whether you're a child or an adult, to know that you've got one of 1,000 pieces on the entire planet. So just to recap this particular, why should we add this to our collection?
So it's been flown in a Spitfire. And to think that only 30 Spitfires are actually deemed flyable today.
Wow.
And the pilot, so Anthony Parkinson, who signed it, has flown with the Red Arrows, the RAF, the Battle of Britain Memorial flight. He really has done it all. So to have his signature on this coin is such an incredible element and really does make it limited. So you can see why over 85% of the 1,000 edition limit has already sold.
You may have seen on TV just a couple of days ago, but there was I don't know if it's a documentary or a new part of a news show, but one of the presenters got to fly in a Spitfire, and they were saying 30 left in the world, but 5 of them have actually added a second cockpit so they can have a passenger on board. Just 5 of them in the world, and you can actually jump online and see, and you can pay to go up in a Spitfire. I promise you, this is thousands of pounds less than doing that. And this coin has flown in a Spitfire. Please don't miss out. Flown in original World War II Spitfire. You can see the number right there. Personally signed by Flight Lieutenant Anthony Parkinson, and over 85% sold out already of 1,000 edition limit. Please don't miss out. Let's just show you a little video clip. Now our next piece, our next collection, it is really a collection. We've got 2 coins and 2 stamps, and in here we're celebrating the end of World War II. I think it's really fair to say this has got everything, Adam.
It really has. So it's got stamps, it's got a classic coin, it's got a new coin. It really does have it all, but I think this is for your more classic collector. So to take a closer look at what's in the set, so we've got 2 one-year-only stamps. So these are 1946.
And they're genuine stamps, are they?
Genuine stamps
yeah.
from 1946. So these are the peace and restoration stamps.
Wow.
And like I said, they're 1 year only, so they are incredibly hard to source. And they're paired with a 1965 crown. So this is a Churchill Crown. Of course, Churchill was paramount to the success of World War II. So it was a no-brainer for him to be included in this set. And alongside the crown, you've got a brand new coin issued from the Royal Mint. This is the 2020 end of World War II £5 coin. So like I said, it's got your classic stamps, 1 year only issue, so really hard to source, a 1965 crown and a brand new coin from the Royal Mint.
Great. Can I get you to talk us around the presentation? Because I think, do we get a newspaper or something with this as well?
Of course. So there's just 150 in tonight's show that will arrive with this free replica VE Day newspaper. And I mean, this really does allow for a fascinating insight into the celebrations of VE Day, and you can see inside all the different articles.
Yeah.
And it allows for such an insight into such an incredible celebration.
I think it's really worth thinking about how people felt when this newspaper came out. Imagine going through the war year after year after year and suddenly seeing it in writing. Can you imagine, look, not being funny, imagine how we're going to feel when we're finally told that there's something to deal with the world pandemic right now. Yeah, well, there's going to be a lot of jubilance. Imagine year of people dying, being killed. War, war, war. This is a replica. Please let me make that clear. It is a replica. When I first saw it, I thought it was the real deal. It's so beautifully crafted, and I think this is something you're going to want to really, really take care of. And again, it might be something that is taking you down memory lane. For me, it will be a reminder of my grandfather, Pop McCluskey, a submariner. That is a great way to be reminded of him. I just want to tilt this up because there's a lot that you get for your money here. I think it's fair to say this really does tick a lot of boxes, and it's limited as well.
Yep, this one really does have it all. And like I said, just 150 from the edition limit becomes with this free replica newspaper. So that I don't think they will be around for long.
£45. £45. Free P&P. You get a lot for your money here. So it includes 1 year only stamps, historic Churchill Crown, and new Royal Mint release. Displayed in this deluxe presentation case, only 150 available with the free replica VE Day newspaper. And that newspaper really is something. It's really well done. So if you're thinking, I like the idea of that, again, you can call the... Listen, unfortunately, we're coming towards the end of the show. Less than 10 minutes remaining. Write the phone number down. Write the phone number. You can see it here, 0800 988. Don't miss out. When that phone number comes back up, write it down. Or, of course, you can go to westminstercollection.com/IW. But either way, you want to be quick. If you're thinking of getting one of the pieces where there are only 12 left and we know already that it's less than that, then it's better to call. Call the team, take care of it. Come on, let's take a moment, just share a little video clip on the end of World War II. I'm being told we're so far behind now, or so short of time is probably a nice way to say it. If it's okay with you, Adam, I just want to whiz through and get a recap of everything. So the first piece that we showed you was the £2 coins. Am I right in saying this is the only way to get all three? So
it's the only way you can own all three coins together. None of them will be released individually. And of course, just 250 have been exclusively signed for tonight's show by the artist Andy Walker. And you can signature right there. Yeah, fantastic, isn't it? £35, free P&P, don't miss out on it. Great way to get started. And don't forget, each of those coins says so much, so many, so few. That's what it's all about. That's the artist there creating it. I want to move on to the Poppy because that's the one that's very, very likely to be the sellout tonight. This is incredible. Just give us a quick overview of this particular piece, Adam. Of course, this is aptly named. It's the Masterpiece Poppy, 5-ounce silver coin. That Poppy that you can see on top has been melted down from a genuine piece of Spitfire. It's been struck in 5 ounces of 0.999 pure silver. Love it. The 300 edition limit has sold out worldwide. Yeah. We've reserved the final 12 for tonight's show, and like we've already said, they are proving hugely popular. Yeah, and we've already had a phone call saying that they were selling, and we've got less than 12 remaining now. Then we went on to the Hawker Hurricane. So this next piece, oh boy, what an incredible story. Am I right? Tell me if I got this wrong, but this is the one that saved Buckingham Palace. That's the one. That is the one. And so that is actually a part of that hurricane. So it's a piece of the aluminium engine casing of the Hawk Hurricane that saved Buckingham Palace. It's been melted down to make that replica on top. And of course, this is an exclusive first look on tonight's show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you could be one of the first 20 people to own this worldwide.
Come on, don't miss out. Only 20 of those available on the show. That's released to you before anyone else. So please don't miss out. $395 is your total. You've got the opportunity to get that. You can spread the cost. There's the pilot that actually flew it into one of the German aircraft to save Buckingham Palace. What an incredible story. Please don't miss out. Now, the flown coin, let's just tilt this forward so you can see it. This is a coin that actually flew. I'm being told this has been our busiest piece tonight. This actually flown in a hurricane.
That's correct. It's flown in a hurricane, or flown in a Spitfire, rather.
Spitfire, yeah.
And to think, like you said, only 30 Spitfires are deemed flyable today. That is an incredible statement to have. And it's been signed by Lieutenant Anthony Parkinson, who's flown with the RAF, the Red Arrows, the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, and there's just 250 of them available.
And then the very last piece was the combination of 2 coins and 2 stamps, and fabulous story behind this. And of course you're going to get the replica newspaper as well, which is really worth collecting. If you go to the website, that's definitely the way to go. You can go after the show. Please don't think you've missed out. Whilst there's stock available, you can still place your order. And again, this isn't Ideal World's website. You want to go to the Westminster Collection.com, westminstercollection.com/IW. And then we've got the piece that was flown. That's a £5 coin, if I remember rightly.
Yeah,
is that right?
And just quickly, it wasn't 250, it was only 150. So over 85%, in fact 1,000 edition limit, has already sold. And we've been told even more are selling. So there's an understatement, this is going to prove popular. That's
the piece that's flown in a Spitfire. Very, very busy with it. And I'm not surprised, come on. That's so incredible value for money at £35. Come on, don't miss out. And again, that might be a nice way for you to remind your kids of a grandfather, something of that, grandmother, because the ladies helped out as well. So busy. Listen, what's going to work best for you is for you to decide. Write down the phone number if you see it on the screen again. Right now it's westminstercollection.com IW, or there's the phone number 0800 988 1202. Adam, I want to say a big thanks to you tonight. Really appreciate being here. Sorry if I rushed you, and there's a lot of information to share. I think the big takeaway here is you've got limited editions, you've got unique opportunities, you've seen pieces that no one else has seen yet, and you've got the opportunity to make affordable, or you've got the opportunity to invest in yourself, and get a piece that you're going to hold on to, and it's going to be mesmerizing. When people come visit, you can really talk about it. Probably spend hours talking about it. So from Adam, myself, and of course the Westminster Collection, who themselves are celebrating 75 years this year, go and place your orders right now.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Adam. What a fantastic show that was. I was always obsessed with Spitfires, and we see them so many times flying over the house coming from Duxford when they've done displays. Just incredible, those big Merlin engines. Coming up next, Lakeland Leathers. Don't go anywhere. See you soon.
With its unique technology and design, MyPillow has taken America by storm. And now it's available here in the UK for the first time. The patented 3-piece interlocking fill gently cradles your head and neck, meaning the MyPillow Premium stays just the way you like it all night long. Manufactured to the highest standards here in the UK and fully machine washable, the MyPillow Premium might just be your way to the perfect night's sleep. Join us for MyPillow on Ideal World. At Swift, we're passionate about making gardening a joy for everyone. Our next generation tools are built for the 21st century and beyond. Designed with the gardener in mind and built from the heart with freedom, ergonomics and power combined. We're constantly questioning how today's garden tools can be better, and if we saw something that could be improved, we improved it. Sometimes fundamentally changing it. The tech loaded into every Swift tool is pioneering in its own right. Each element is designed with precision in mind to make gardening as easy as possible for you. Join us for Gardening with Swift.
Take control of your retirement and get the most from your pension savings with My Pension Expert. My Pension Expert search the whole market for the best rates, together with our independent financial advice to ensure you get the right solution for your individual circumstances. Our experts take all the hassle out of your retirement with 5-star trusted reviews, you can enjoy your retirement and celebrate the finer things in life. My Pension Expert. Get advice, get peace of mind.
Lifestyle Plus is a fantastic way to save as you shop, exclusive to Ideal World customers. Try it for 21 days for just 99p with amazing free gifts worth £70, along with 3 fabulous complimentary rewards. Extended when you become an annual member for only £89.99, where you'll also get treats, trips, pampering and more worth over £200, including big name savings, £10 gift card and £5 credit to spend every month. Live better, spend less with Lifestyle Plus.
For almost 20 years, Ideal World has been the home of fashion, beauty, kitchen, jewellery, fitness, gardening, DIY and so much more. We're excited to announce that not only can you tune in and watch us on all your major service providers, now you can also watch Ideal World live on ITV. Between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m, you can watch all your favourite Ideal World shows broadcast live simply by tuning into ITV. Ideal World, now exclusively available to watch on ITV.